Let that trickle, huh? Wait, I'm shaking off these pills, I think I'm fable, huh? Man, what? I know what I bitch eat the cock. She gon' tell me where they at, you know how we gon' play the block. She pop out where they got me, but you know I'm bad smart. I'ma wait to hit this point, then I'ma sneak up by that cock. Remember that shit you said? Yeah. About my bro, we dead. Yeah. You want chest ahead, but I want face instead. That's another. Squad news. Headshots. All them killers shoot for free, ain't gotta pay them nothing. It's to the point I weak my eye, I ain't gotta tell them nothing. Where I'm from, we call 30 sticks, not dicks. I take that back, cause if you get caught, we gon' flip them. Leave it up in bands now. Who shot at me, they fans now. Bitches hanging with a snitch, we call that shit bad time. Count my glizzy and my Mac inside the pod. Oh, he think he crazy, phone him tweaking off the molly. When I at that jam, you know he down to catch a body. It's gon' be a shootout, show said, bro. Let's get him off this motherfucker. He got a gun, he's scared to shoot in this motherfucker. Don't tell me what we cannot do inside this motherfucker. I treat baby just like blood, but that's my motherfucker. And we gon' be I be on my dick, 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 I be on my dick. When I get on your ass, ain't no crying now. Your man's died in been 3-4 days, still ain't sliding now. Hurry up, get to the get back for that next nigga, get fat down. Catch the op, he think it's shaking time, he think it's dad down. Say my name like suicide, I see him bad now. Look on the corner, she won't move like he in timeout. Niggas bitches, baby, see the cases, let me find out. Find them out and meet him at the county when he signed out. Let that trickle out. Let that trickle out. Wait, I'm shaking off these pills, I think I'm fable, huh? Wait, I'm shaking off these pills, I think I'm fable, huh? Whipping that black hard, I'm the same. My skills is whipping that crack hard. Look at LeBron James. The black guard, got big lips and black bras. As soon as I leave Earth, it's back to the stars. Right to job, lives with jewelers and girls. Just ask nods if I rule the world. Yo, my mental vision, setting up intuition. And you really don't have nothing if you intuition. I work with light just to give birth to life. I was born in all forms in the perfect night. The black god, got big lips and black bras. As soon as I leave Earth, it's back to the start. I am the ruler, just like the lion of Judah. My third eye, which feels like an iron computer that's dark matter. And deep thought making your heart shatter. I sleepwalk, talking with smart chatter. So I don't need you to ride or die with me. I got ancestors that vibe from the other side with me. And they beam up life after death. We got noses on our eyes cause the light suppress my priceless flesh. The final copy. Look like Anunnaki, black guard. Got big lips and black bra. In the projects, Trish is whipping that black hard. I'm the same. My skills is whipping that crack hard. Look at LeBron James. The black guard. Got big lips and black bra. As soon as I leave Earth, it's back to the stars. Right to job, lives with jewelers and girls. Just ask nods if I rule the world. Yo, the black guard. Got big lips and black bras. In the projects, Trish is whipping that black hard. My rhymes the same. My skills is whipping that crack hard. Look at LeBron James, that nigga's a black heart. And you wonder why we spit lead. Just the old raps, niggas got big heads. Like old Mac, the way that I'm writing is more than vain. This is the age of enlightenment. Read the wars in Spain. Now that your honor, I pray to a black vagina. Even the Pope prayed to the black Madonna. In the sun, I shine as bright as I be. I'm the greatest of all time, like Muhammad Ali. And when I die, baptized in the fire. Only flash night, black skies are higher. Prior to job, my lives with jewelers and girls. Just sex nods if I rule the world, rubies and pearls. The black guard, got big lips and black bra. In the projects, Trish is whipping that black hard. I'm the same. My skills is whipping that crack hard. Look at LeBron James. The black guard, got big lips and black bra. As soon as I leave Earth, it's back to the stars. Right to job, lives with jewelers and girls. Just sex nods if I rule the world. Yo, the black guard, infinite to infinite stars. It's infinite light. My life's got an infinite charge. The instruments to implement to give strength to your heart. The temple within, the imprint, mimic the art. Into the dark, the dragon spark the fathom from a higher consciousness. I talk with atoms, I live in the land, and I live in the stars. Original man, I am am the image of God. From the touch, I'm common. I cut diamonds, so as long as I live, nothing can stop shining. You gon' need to be in the biz to drive me crazy. Live on CNN, hearing cries from Haiti. You know the people down there trying to hide them babies. The black guards, surrounded in light, attract stars. Black guards, surrounded in light, attract stars. The black guards, surrounded in light, attract stars. I told you, all of my critics, I told you all, that I was the biggest of all time.
Let me play that Wild Indian joint.
Go rock it out. Peace, YAP. Get some more music to play. Share the video, hit the like button. Peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses, peace to the Aborigines, North, South, Central, and the conjoining islands. Let's get it, AP.
And that may
Wow. Yep. Wild Indian, yeah. Yeah.
AV, line them up.
I'm a wild Indian, you know I go crazy. Ain't really Indian, that boy fugazi. I just keep it player, you can never play me. You got an ass so fat, girl, let's make a baby. And another one. Then I'm back to the trap, I'm trying to double song. She a bad woke chick and I love her tongue. We some jurisdiction boys, we some one-on-ones. Look, don't compare me to no Martin dog, I'm like Malcolm X. Job about our freedom, we'll leave a crack a stretch. Round of applause, boy, you know we clapping text. Chucky dog, child play, yeah, nigga, that's what's next. Open up the cans just like Arizona. Pull up masked up like we got the Rona. We set up jurisdictions when we buy the corner. How you claiming that's your hood and you not the owner? Be the B, I just pulled up in the need for speed. Free the land, tell the colonizers that they need to leave. Wild Indian up in my veins, you know how we bleed. You ain't gotta lie about who we is, dog, just keep it G. We at war, we can't keep the peace. Since we at war, gotta keep the peace. Whack a cone, then I meditate. Should I need to breathe? Keep a Olmec head when we slide, dog, cause we the shit.
Like my niggas said, bitch, we the shit. I can't keep the peace. If it pop off, then I want a piece. I'm just on release. I'm in go mode, motherfucker thief. In these streets like EBT, when we at war, make peace with me. I don't give a damn, understand. Fuck who stole this land, white or black or tan. Understand, it's fuck who stole this land. Might have seen me get little buddy these hands. He wasn't no Apple man. A lot of these dudes is Sambo man. They full of shit like my ammo can. What they call an N-word out the wrong mouth as an ambulance. Wild Indian, get it in advance, or you can post date it. Ask around, I'm the most hated. Straight sacred, they stole acreage. Yo, ape shit, show ain't shit. It won't be televised, I don't tape shit.
Be the B, I just pulled up in the need for speed. Free the land, tell the colonizers that they need to leave. Wild Indian up in my veins, you know how we bleed. You ain't gotta lie about who we is, dog, just keep it G. We at war, we can't keep the peace. Since we at war, gotta keep the peace. Whack a cone, then I meditate. Should I need to breathe? Keep a Olmec head when we slide, dog, cause we the shit.
Shout out to everybody in the building, man. That was that heat, man. What's up with it? A1, man. What's the vibration?
Man, peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses, man. Peace to the American Aborigines, North, South, Central, as well as the conjoining islands. Shout out to my brother Big Bat, who is now believing over 30-0 when it comes to these debates with these slave-minded individuals. Would you like to expound on the debates you had?
Oh man, it was just another one, man. I don't really celebrate these debates like that, man. We celebrate every 10 to 15 debates. So this is like my 23rd debate officially on record. So, I'll take a couple more in between. and we'll celebrate our 25th. This was an easy one. You know what I mean? He's regular wig. Uh, he never proved. Matter of fact, he daggered himself when he said that it was a law in Virginia prohibiting niggas from owning white slaves. He killed himself. You
Yeah,
hear
that's how
me? So that was just an easy. That was just an easy debate.
he
You know what
killed
I mean?
himself when he took the motherfucking debate, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, at this point in time, man, what it is you got Pan Africans, right, who are a collaborate of all so-called melanated people, whether they from the Caribbeans, whether they from Africa, or wherever they from, even American Negro who thinks he's a slave and think his ancestor came here via way of being conquered and put on some plantation, right? Now, like I like to address, right? We're gonna get into, what makes us the greatest people that ever walked the face of the planet, right? We're gonna get into that. This is what we teach over here. We don't teach that sad shit that have you a victim or have you under the aspects of you've been conquered, and now the only reason you're in America is as a result of individuals who brought you here.
They've been
Via,
making money off of your victimhood and this Slav, sad, victim ass story. They so used to it. That's the only way for them to get some type of cheese off of this consciousness community.
yeah, and I went over there last night for a little bit, right? I went in there. I camouflaged myself as a Pan African and shit, right? So I was on the panel the whole time when they was talking.
Hold
So he
on,
said,
hold on, hold on. So you did a covert mission last night. You said
mhm,
you was in camo and Pan African garbs, nigga.
"That's a fact, nigga. That's a fact, nigga. I ain't
Double
never
O
let
A
them see
one.
me coming. I never let them see me coming and shit until I said Hotep. Everybody paused and recognized the voice of the God and and
It was
everything.
like Tyrone Biggums taking the KKK mask off.
Yeah. Everybody paused and shit. So there you go, right there. Get him. And I mean, the guys is on the side. And I ain't even going there trying to be contentious. I just told everybody on the panel, with the exception to Lucky, who is a mestizo, where I said, everybody on the panel, y'all all Aborigines. Y'all not Africans. Y'all not slaves. You're part of the greatest people that ever walked this planet. I'm sorry if you think that you're a slave, but you keep hanging around out of coincidence. He gonna keep you in victim mood. He gonna keep you in the post-traumatic stress syndrome disorder. He gonna keep you needing therapy for the stories that they tell you that you can't cross-reference with information that's telling you otherwise. And this is what we doing over here. I just was on Garfield panel. He's sitting up there talking about, oh, Dane Calloway, they're what no, he said, what the fuck did he say? He said Dane Calloway, or what y'all doing is keeping African Americans down. So I went over and I said, nah, we're not keeping African Americans down. I said, we're part of the
First of
greatest.
all, you an immigrant. He didn't shut
Exactly.
his mouth.
Yup. Him and the
about
other brother that was on, him and the other brother was on there. And I told him, I said, we the greatest people that ever walked the planet. Thanks to us. Not you ain't part of us, my dude, because you're not part of our lineage, even if you is from the Americas. And I don't normally go into that, but Garfield did it to himself. And I'm gonna go in on him. And this is no disrespect to any of my other Caribbean brothers and sisters who we
But
rock
we
with.
got love for them, especially the ones that rock with us, and we rock with them too. So they know what we talking about.
But you tell me, all these niggas keep you in a victimhood, keep you as a victim. Like I said, do you know how do you know what the effects on the mental that the story of slavery does to us? Do you know the effects, the
It
what
make you
how it
walk with your head down every time you see a white man.
make you walk with your head down, make you want to be part of other cultures and part of other civilizations, and you never give your ancestors credit for what they did, and even the downloads that they're continuing to give us at this point in time, that's telling you otherwise. But you have groups of individuals who are straight ops now, right? And when I say ops, I'm saying opposition. They're in total opposition to anything that we ever presented. And everything that we're presenting, we're wrong about, and we're mixed up, and we got it wrong, and we don't understand, and all this other goofy shit. When the
Yeah,
facts is the facts.
yeah, they making it seem like, oh yeah, we got together. Look, we're gonna make up this whole story and try to deceive our people. No, that's not what we're doing. We're doing the opposite. What you guys are doing is actually a story conglomerate and created by Freemasons, CIA to formulate this story. So you're going against and deceiving our people. Pan Africanism, Black nationalism hasn't did anything for our people.
Nope, nope. It's that use eugenics, use France, all these eugenics people that came that
France
based.
Boas, Melville Herkovich, even W.E.D. Du Bois was ushering in Negroes through this program.
Well,
Leonard Jefferson, Dr. John Henry Clark. Shall I keep going?
no. And like I
You
said,
name the name.
just for the day, we're gonna show you what your people was responsible for. Once again, we're going to
Fact.
show you what your people was responsible. We're going to take the inferiority mind state off of our conscience and pass it on to everybody else. And we're going to take the superiority mind state, and just for the day, I'm a God every day, but just for the people who don't believe they gods and goddesses or descendants of the greatest people that ever walked this plane or this infinite plane are the American Aborigines. We are the greatest people, even
Right.
at your lowest state, living
Fact.
in the projects amongst rats, roaches, broken glass, urine smell all throughout the hallway. You are the greatest people that ever existed on the fucking planet. And it's time that people start realizing that. No other civilization can account to what our people was responsible for.
Facts. Facts.
And the faster you understand that, the faster you can get on your way, your mental, because it's a mental struggle. When these people come over here with these meaningless debates, right? When they come over here and tell you, oh, our people, we were slaves, and try to keep you in that same mind state, right? Keep you in the same mind state. And we
They want
sitting up
you to
in here.
be. They want to keep you in that so they can control you, so they can take away from you. You see what I'm saying? They'll feed you this sick, sad victim story only to give you these fake upliftment African stories. Look, we was kings and we was this, and you let the white man beat you. We gotta. This is how they make their economic gain off of it. This is how Kemet became this big known talking point within the Pan African Black nationalist conscious community. You see what I'm saying? It's because of victimhood, and they needed something to help uplift them while taking the energy from your victimhood, that sadness. It's transgenerational trauma is what these people are dealing with. Transgenerational trauma. Okay.
That's a fact. And like I said, all this stuff keeps you mentally inferior. You start questioning yourself when these clowns come around. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we know who we are. We sorry if you don't know who you are. And we sorry if you people don't understand that we're descendants of the greatest people to ever walk the face of the fucking planet, nigga. So let's get into this. AP, if you got something, just rock with me. You'll catch the rhythm or whatever. But if you have something you want to share or whatever, we can definitely get. And we could definitely throw some bonuses in for the American Indian Encyclopedia. So if you want to pull up some of the inventions, like you ain't gotta, we ain't gotta go through the actual inventions, but we can go into the what's in the back of the book. You just give a couple people some acknowledgments of what we done did. If you got the time. If not,
Oh
I
yeah,
said.
we got time today. You know what I'm saying? We ain't tripping.
All right, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. So share the video out, man. Share the video out, like the video, and once again, donations on deck. And I'm gonna have AP up here with me, so it can be a dual thing until you still going in later on, right?
Yeah, I got something going on because you focusing in on this, and I'm going right down the other way. You see what I'm
All right.
saying? So, I feel like I want to have a one-on-one debate with a couple Native Americans. So I'm trying to line up the smoke with them.
Yeah. And you know what? Once again, we could definitely smoke their boots again too. because they're oppositions too.
Well, I've
These
noticed that they like to come in groups, right? Just like Mexicans do, right? Right? They come in groups and they think they can get over. Come on, one on one. Come get in the ring one on one with Big Al. Any one of you natives.
that's a
Go with
fact.
your team.
That's a fact. Like I said, share the video. I like the video. And if this information is uplifting and you feel as though you receiving something that's special, definitely donations is on deck. So let's get with this, man.
I want everybody here to hit that like button. We're gonna jump right into this right quick. I got a special message from Uncle Charleston right quick.
And we are not Africans. We are not African. Are you an African, baby? I'm not no African. Nigga, you a lying motherfucker. Nigga talking about we African. You African, nigga.
You feel what
Peace,
I'm saying?
peace to Charleston White, man. Peace to Charleston White. Definitely. So let's start this damn thing off, right? So this will give you some understanding of what people was thinking about you prior to the eugenics and prior to the general education system that was created to keep you docile, to keep you mentally docile. This right here empowers you. This right here tells you that the people of the Amaru is one of the greatest people that ever walked the goddamn planet. All right. So look. So once again, we're gonna go here. America, the old world, firstborn, firstborn among the continents, meaning all the continents. Wasn't nobody else on the fucking planet. Understand that. Stop letting people tell you that there was other civilizations. No, all these Negroes that was in all these continents outside of America came from the fucking America. We peopled the fucking world, my dude. And I know you see people with Asian features, European features, etc. But there's stories. There's stories about these people being created, and I'm not making this shit up. And I'm not telling you that I know this 400%, but I'm at least 90% sure that this is what happened. Okay? Your people was the first people on the fucking planet. Wasn't nobody else on the planet. We transverse from here. I know they give you the Native American culture where your people was primitive and your people didn't have the signs from 09. But thank you. Thank the ancestors and thank the L's that they provided us with enough resource material to see otherwise. So once again, America, the old world, firstborn among the continents. Now, if this person who wrote this just that one sentence, right? I'm quite sure he knew the out of Africa theory. I'm quite sure he done heard about the Africa. And Africa was the first land and all this, that, and the third. But for somebody to apply this and put emphasis on it, not say it in doubt, but say it with content and with confidence, right? America, the old world, firstborn among the continents. Okay, America, so far as her physical history is concerned, has been falsely denominated the New World. Hers was the first dry land lifted out of the waters. So you thinking while we was the first dry land lifted out of the waters, and then when we started to see other lands exceed out of the waters, our people transversed there, our people set up colonies there. There was no other people there. We peopled the earth with our people from the Americas. The other people that you see that was brought there was Slavics. They were servants. As you know, AP just beat up on not a coincidence that don't seem to understand this stuff. There should be not. We already know about the out of Africa history, right? But why is there so many documentations and so many people saying that America was the old world and the greatest empire that ever fucking existed? Okay? Once again, read it again. America, the old world. Oh, that's pseudo nonsense. Instead of a motherfucker trying to figure out why is this person saying that, the first thing they do, oh, that's pseudo. That's some pseudo nonsense. That's not what Dr. Henry Clark told me, or Dr. Ben, other people who was through the eugenics process that came and basically dumbed down our fucking people. dumbed down our people and gave us a little credibility for the things that took place throughout the world through the lens of Africa. See, we had to go through Africa in order to be great. We got to go through them and live vicariously through Africans, and Africans come here. So you're African. Oh, yeah, okay. African invented the car. An African invented this. And you never can stop saying, no, 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 no. The American Aborigines invented this. We're the people responsible for all this shit. Excuse me. Excuse me. And you're here via the European that stole and patented and created curriculums for all of our advanced science and taught it to you primitive people, whether you India, China, any of the Asian groups of people, any of the African groups of people, any of the so-called Slavic or what you believe to be European group of people. We are the greatest people, and we are the people who the world runs off of right now. Now they say America runs off of Duncan. Nah, nigga, the world runs off the Americans. Peace to gods, peace to goddesses, man. So let's get further into this, right? So, you know, like to just, just straddle the fence a little bit, right? So, once again, right? So, America, well, there was formerly in America as now tribes. Now they say of all complexions, right? But how many of these complexions are actually dark, right? So we got, there was formerly in America as now tribes of all complexions, according to them. I don't believe that, but according to him, and I don't believe everything that any of these authors say. I cross-reference with what I see and what my information tells me, right? But he is right and exact on some of the stuff that I'm about to go over, right? So there was formerly in America as now, they say tribes are all complexion, but check this out, right? So yellowish, right? Yellowish would be a light brown skin person, right? Olive, right? How many different colors does olive come in? Brown and black. You never seen a green person. Well, it comes to olive come in green too, right? You never seen a green person except on the walls of Kemet, right? But nonetheless, though, olive color is brown and black, period, right? Coppery. Coppery is also brown, reddish, and dark brown. Tawny is also brown. Reddish is also brown. Brown, right? Let's say incarnate or white. It's saying even blackened or Negroes like. It's saying the tall and dwarfish men from 8 to 4 feet in size, called giants and pygmies. Men of various frames, skulls, and features of all sorts found in the Eastern Hemisphere. The America had long before Columbus large cities built of stone, brick, or wood with walled ditches, temples, palaces. Okay, palaces, nigga. A palace, nigga. Not no primitive. Oh yeah, we had a mound built there, and oh, this was a civil. No, we had palaces and empires. Okay, they say some of which of immense size and population. One of the Altalum near Palenque was 28 miles long, equal to the Thebes, Babylon, and Kenag. I guess that's how you pronounce it. In its size and monuments. Nearly all of the ancient sciences and useful primitive art was known in America, as well as commerce and navigation, symbolic and alphabetic writing. Nearly all the Asiatic religions, the most civilized nation, even had colleges and universities. Nigga, we are the fucking gods, man. The gig is up, bro.
That's facts.
We're the fucking gods, man. It's saying canals, paved roads, nigga, not no dirt roads like you still see in Africa today. And I'm not trying to shit on them, but it's facts. It's facts that these people got dirt roads. That's a fact. I'm not shitting on you. It's not my fault if that's the truth. The truth is y'all got dirt roads, but We had paved roads, splendid temples, and monuments. Okay? It said it would be tedious to designate all what has not been told or been very unworthy notice upon America. The whole of these outlines shall comment upon the forgotten facts. Right? Let's go down. The forgotten facts of the third world, such as are founded, recorded by chance in one of few authors scattered in thousands of volumes, unsought and unnoticed by nearly all other writers. Okay? Let that marinate, right? So let's get into something real quick. So for these idiots who don't understand something, right? So let's go to my brother right here.
Hey, what's the name of the book that you was reading, brother? Just for the viewers'
It's
sake.
called Samuel Mortensen, The Primitive Nation, The Primitive Black Nations of America. And he used that terminology to show you what the greatness of the Amaru was.
I don't think I got that PDF. So whenever you get a chance, brother, you already know.
Nah, I got you, definitely. We gonna upload that to your hard drive, to your
Right.
your
Mm-hmm.
Google Drive. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So look, so C.R. Patterson, and the reason why I can find other information on C.R. Patterson, but a lot of it is through the lenses of white people who want you to be inferior, and they don't never want you to be superior. They always want you to be inferior. Okay, but check it out, right? It says C.R. Patterson. Now they saying he was born a slave, but a slave is a Slavic, so this man wasn't born a slave. This is just what they trying to say. All black people were slaves, right? Look, all black people were slaves, right? But we show you black people free from 1619 all the way up into the Emancipation Proclamation. Now they tell, the Emancipation Proclamation freed slaves. Yeah, it did free slaves. It just didn't free my people. Because my people was already balling before the Emancipation Proclamation. Do we need to go into that? Do we need to go into our people was already balling on all of these 13 colonies where they claim that they was enslaving people, but then you find out that Negroes was owning slaves. Now, these niggas don't understand. A slave is a Slavic. There are no other slaves on the fucking planet. The only slaves there are Slavic people. If your people was put in bondage under a PO war status, that's not being a slave. That's a totally different situation than being a Slavic slave. And as you go into this history, right, you'll find out that the Slavs were slaves all the way up until 1865, nigga.
Facts.
They ain't responsible for no great civilization, nigga. They
I just
hijack it. But go
last
ahead.
night, if you watch the debate, if y'all go pay attention to the Pennsylvania State University studies on antebellum slavery, they highlighted almost 10 different instances where white people were sold in Louisiana, Tennessee, as late as 1863.
Hey, that's a fact. That's a fucking fact, bro. And that's what people don't understand. So once again, C.R. Patterson built automobiles before Henry Ford. Okay? And we got C.R. Patterson. It's saying built automobiles before Henry Ford. Some of the finest buggies made in the late 1800s came out of a small black-owned company in Ohio. Charles Rich Patterson Company later made motor vehicles and history founding the country's only, they're gonna say African American, but remember these are Aborigines. Aborigines own automobile manufacturing company. Okay? So understand that, right? Henry Ford was the people supplying the Nazis, but somehow the Nazis got all of their science from the Americans. The Europeans gave the Nazis the science of the Amaru. They gave them the science of the Amaru. Okay? But they tell you that, The Europeans that was over in that region, the first vehicle that was built was Mercedes Benz. This is what they telling you. But if Mercedes Benz built the first automobile over there, then why the fuck would Henry Ford be financing or giving the Nazis automobile if they already got a German made vehicle? Because they lying. They lying about everything. They keeping us inferior and keeping themselves superior. Okay, so let's go over some more stuff, right? So let's go into, you already know where we're gonna go with this, right? And go into some inventions, right? So, remember black, before people was black, they was colored. Remember Aborigines living outside of their nations and who are under the laws of Europeans are classified as colored. You went from colored, black, and then Negro. And now
Right.
you're African.
And you can go and look up actual constitutional records from Massachusetts, dealing with the Mashpee. You got the whole Thomasina case, right, dealing with the Chickahominy. You got various different tribes being affected by colors of law. Okay,
That's a fact. So I'm gonna
and
run
what they
into
call it is 1724 Christian color codes, right?
yeah. And it's a lot. So I'm gonna run through this and I'll let AP go in before I go in on the other so these are black inventions, right? So shout out to Chief Alligator for standing up to Garfield and letting him know your people ain't responsible for none of this shit. Our people was, and now I'm sorry, I have to keep it a buck. We built this shit here. We built it here. We the greatest people that ever existed on the planet, my dude. So I'm gonna run through some
I
of the
know it. I know
inventions.
it. That shit sound crazy, but it's true. You just gotta look and examine. Look how many people come here amongst you.
Bro.
How can
Exactly.
somebody dress like you in Cambodia and you've never been to Cambodia?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Even at your lowest state, even at your lowest state, you're still part of the greatest society, greatest empire that ever existed.
Right.
That
They got places in Africa, bro, that humans barely go to, like deep in the Congo, that dress like niggas in New York. How?
you know what I'm saying? Like, go figure that, right? So I'm gonna start from the left, right? So now they want to say paper, Africans, right? They want to say chess, Africans. With Africa didn't wasn't even responsible for chess. You find chess boards in America, and you find a chess symbology, a symbology of the board throughout the Americas, right? When you really study it, right? The alphabet, medicine, civilization, the aeroplane propelling, the biscuit cutter. You niggas love fucking red lobster biscuits, the garlic
I
biscuits and
love
shit.
biscuits, bro. I love biscuits. I'm not gonna lie like that. I fuck with biscuits.
Motherfucking biscuit with some strawberry preserve, nigga. You already know what time it is, right? The folding bed, the coin changer, right? The coin changer. You go figure out what that is. Oh shit, I got $1 coin. Let me change it let me break it down into quarters, right? The rotary engine, the car cupola, the letterbox, the stainless steel pad, the torpedo discharger, the disposable syringe, home security systems, Blink. Well, I got Blink. I ain't got Ring, but I got Blink. That's an Amazon company or whatever. And you got Ring.
Damn, that's just a lot that we can just expound on. Like you just named so much shit that is so significant. People will have a hard time without some of these inventions right now. People
Right.
have a hard time, bro.
Look, man. Today is your day, Aborigine. Stand the fuck up. The
Y'all
coin
the greatest.
planter, the cotton planter, the iron board. You niggas will still be walking around with wrinkle, even though some of the people they don't use iron boards or irons and shit. But you still be walking around looking all wrinkly, and then you try to push up on a chick and she looking at how wrinkled your motherfucking t-shirt is or whatever, nigga. If it wasn't for the American guards, nigga, street sweepers, right? Meaning that you will have trash on your streets And this place would look like how Africa or Nigeria
Or
looks,
Europe in the 1500s and shit.
or Nigeria, where they sitting inside the
Oh
fucking.
man,
You see what I'm saying? Nigerians supposed to be. Oh shit,
listen,
Nigerians. Now go ahead.
Nigeria got the largest public open defecation in the world, so they would need them little pooper scoopers to come through the street. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The horseshoe, nigga.
I
The
love horses.
lawnmower. The
Come on, man.
lawnmower.
Everybody in the South didn't use the damn lawnmower. You've been using them since you was 8.
Bro.
I think me.
The typewriter. The computer was created off of the typewriter. You invented the typewriter. Okay? The train alarm.
Just in case
Okay?
y'all dumb niggas might get hit. See, y'all didn't know. We set up alarm for niggas that didn't understand that you might get hit by a train. For those that didn't understand that, some people ain't got common sense. We knew that, so we had to create an alarm to let you know.
Paints and stains, right?
See, they don't even know what
Lotion.
that is. They don't even know what that is. A1 paint and stain. They just went over their head. If you ever went to somebody's house and you seen that dark black wood or red wood, that's usually because of stain. That's a type of paint.
Yup.
See, that come from carpenter skills.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole nother one. Shout out to my carpenters.
When you add the color to a wood finish.
Right after it's done, after it's been sanded, after it's been dried, you ready to, you can leave it raw and polish it, or you can stain it, giving that glossy, exotic look. You see what I'm saying?
The automatic fishing reel.
Oh man,
The ice cream mold for you niggas who be drinking, who like gelato and like that Teleanto. That motherfucking I think that's what it called, Teleanto. I used to buy that for my
hey, as you shout out some of these inventions, do you mind shouting out the brothers that's credited towards some of these, just so we can pay homage to some of these people?
of course, definitely. You know what? Let me start back up at the top. All right, so James Adams, the aeroplane propeller, the biscuit cutter is AP Ashbourne, the folding bed is LC Bailey, the coin changer is James A. Bearer, the rotary engine is Andrew J. Beard, the car coupler is Andrew J. Beard, the letterbox is G.E. Beckett, the stainless steel pad, Alfred Benjamin, the torpedo discharger, H. Bradbury, the disposable syringe, Phil Brooks, the home security system, Mary Brown, the coin planter, Henry Blair, the cotton planter, Henry Blair, the
Shout out to
iron
him.
board. Shout out to the guards, man.
Yeah, shout out to the guy.
The ironing board, Sarah Boone.
I'm just saying, my bad. These might be some of y'all peoples. Pay attention to these names, you guys. These might be some of your folks.
Yeah, I mean, yes, that's a fact, right? The street sweeper, C.B. Brooks. The horse brittle bit, L.F. Brown. The horseshoe, Oscar E. Brown. The lawnmower, John A. Bear or Barr, right? The typewriter, Burridge A. Marshman, right? Look, that's a geographical surname, right? The train alarm, R.A. Butler. The image converter, nigga, that's the camera.
Photo shopping, nigga.
The image converter, nigga. Cartwrights, right? The radiation detector. I guess that's George Cartwrights, right? The peanut butter. You niggas who like peanut butter and jelly and shit, nigga. Shout out to the guard, George W.
Oh,
Carver.
right. I love a motherfucking peanut butter sandwich.
Motherfucker, yeah, you can never go wrong, nigga. I could be a millionaire. I could be a million. I could be a billionaire, nigga, and still eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, nigga.
Facts.
Word up, nigga. I like the strawberry preserve joints, but I like the raspberry preserve too. But nonetheless, though, right?
Yeah,
So,
almond butter, Nutella butter, any kind of peanut.
mm-hmm.
You know.
All almond butter, like you said, Nutella. You got
They even got very expensive uh what the fuck is the name of that shit? pistachio butter. Yeah, they sell it at the organic spots.
But oh yeah, pistachio butter. Yeah, that shit
Yeah.
costs a lot.
Hell yeah, very
Pistachio
expensive.
butter costs a lot. Pistachio is very expensive. Cashew butter. You got oh, you said pistachio. Yeah, I'll be fucking some pistachios up. I like the chili flavored pistachios. But
I like sunflower seeds to be honest, but
yeah, I do the seeds too. I don't like pumpkin seeds. I don't fuck with pumpkin. My father used to be eating that shit,
hell no,
fucking
I can't
pumpkin
fuck no
seeds.
pumpkin seeds up.
They be fucking them pumpkin seeds up, nigga. Like them and some the pickled, or I want to say brined peanuts. The peanuts that's soaked in the brine.
Yeah, a lot of that's some big shit down. So you go to a lot of these restaurants, they always advertise that as like a little appetizer or something you can get while waiting. Boiled peanuts and shit like that.
Hmm. So we got all right. So we
What
got
else?
the printing press, nigga. Oh, matter of fact, let me go back up. Look, so after paint and stains that was made by George Washington Carver, lotion and soap, you
Mm.
ashy Negroes. Lotion and soap, nigga. So
And shout
before
out to
this man,
George Washington Carver for that. He created the peanut butter, the paint and stain lotion, and the automatic fish. No, just them three. My bad. I just want to give credit to George Washington Carver for that.
no, I got a whole nother list. I got a whole nother list. So we can do this all day. But I know you got some stuff. After I do this, I'm gonna do one side. If you want to jump in and add something to it, or you want me to continue, we can do that,
Now
right?
you rocking out. You got it. I'm just right here.
All right, no doubt, right? So look, lotion and soap. Go wash your ass, nigga, and put some lotion on when you're done. And put some on your ashy ankles, right? Nigga, your ashy ankles, nigga,
Like
right?
like an African might cry if they get a fresh bottle of lotion. You know what I'm saying? Nigga
Nigga,
might cry.
go put some lotion on your ashy feet, nigga. Like, look, the automatic fishing reel by George Cook, right? Shout out to Garfield, because this video is inspired by Garfield and all you other fucking Pan Africans who always try to credit what the gods of the America done with all the black people around the fucking world. These people come to the cookout, we done bought all the food, and they come here empty handed. Or talking about we're descendants, so we can eat free, right? Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga, they come to the cookout empty handed, nigga. We're not them people, my dude. We descend from the greatest empire that ever existed. Our land that we are attentionist to is the first land out the water. I'm sorry these Native Americans don't teach this shit. I'm sorry when they be at the powwows, they're not having this conversation with anybody. But we gonna have this conversation here.
Yeah, they too busy singing, trying to make it rain when we're creating irrigation, making sure we're guaranteed to have water. You see, we got different sciences going on.
We are not them people. Sorry, we're
And they
not
don't
them.
practice our culture. They don't steal our culture. They don't have our culture. Only thing they trying to attach to is our history. That's it.
That's a fact, right? So the automatic fishing reel, George Cook, the ice cream mold, A.L. Curlow, the printing press, nigga, the printing press, nigga, W.A. Lavalette, the envelope seal, right? The envelope seal, F.W. Leslie, the laser fuel, Lester Lee, right? The pressure cooker, Morris W. Lee. My father family last name is Lee. So the window cleaner, A.L. Lewis, the pencil sharpener, J.L. Love, the pencil sharpener, nigga.
Yeah, everybody used one of them in school. You used to have to walk up there to the by the front door in the classroom, and that little thing was on the wall with the different sides. Yeah, y'all might not know about that.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
old school
Yeah,
joint.
yeah,
This
yeah,
shit had
yeah.
to pass through the wall upside down, well, sideways. Yeah,
So where you gotta crank it for like a.
yeah, you got like a rotary telephone and shit, right?
Yeah, yeah, I remember them.
Peace to guys, man. Share this video, hit that like button, man. If you think this information is something that is tangible or something that beneficial, man, definitely donate to the channel, man. So let's continue. The fire extinguisher. Tom J. Marshall. The fire extinguisher. How many countries got fire? How many countries got all of the shit that I just read up to the fire extinguisher? When is any of these other motherfuckers gonna come to the party or come to the cookout and bring something? Since they, oh, you're African, you're African, you're African. So why the fuck the American guys are responsible for everything, and none of these other people are responsible for anything? Oh, A1, that you're talking what you're saying, nah, nigga. I'm giving the credit to
Who created the fire extinguisher again?
Tom J. Marshall.
Tom J. Marshall. Okay.
Tom J. Marshall. The lock, nigga. Nigga will be going in your locker, nigga, without the lock. Or nigga will be going in your gate without having a lock on it, etc. All of the things that you need a lock for, right? The shoe lasting machine. I don't know exactly what that is, but it seems to be pretty much self-explanatory, right? Jan Matziller, right? The lubricator, Elijah McCoy, the real McCoy. Shout out to the real McCoy. The rocket catapult, huge McDonald. The elevator. Let me say
if you create the elevator, you had to create the travelator. You see what I'm saying?
That's you had to create buildings. You had to create buildings too over a certain story. Okay, so motherfuckers came into a building that was already built and then created an elevator shaft. You know how hard to work that is?
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That same shit that y'all see at them airports right now, them airport sidewalks. You ain't never seen them airport sidewalks? Them ones
the travelators. The one you said, the
travelator, right? That's the science. That's the same science, bro. Same mechanic.
Bro, and I know I did this build on numerous channels, but I never really touched on it on my own channel. And like I said, since all of these people saying that we came from over there, and people can't, oh, we're all the same now. We're not Africans, nigga. And right here in North America, the people who was classified colored, colored Negro, then black, then African American. Cause that's the way it went. They weren't calling nobody black in the 1800s, nigga. They weren't calling nobody black. How somebody gonna call you black when we taught these people language? These people ain't. We taught them language. So how the fuck they gonna call you something?
Yeah, that's when they. As a matter of fact, they were they just started using the term colored during that time, so they definitely wasn't calling you black.
Exactly, right. So we got the gas mask, Garrett Morgan, along with the traffic signal, Garrett Morgan. How many countries got traffic signals? Elevators.
Any country that got a vehicle.
Bro, and do you know how much his family should be getting right now?
Oh, I don't think some villages in Africa got traffic signals though, bro.
Brother. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Once again, shout out to Samuel Mortensen. Look, shout out to Samuel Mortensen, right? Well, Morton. I always call him Mortensen. I don't know what the fuck. So, what it says, nearly all the ancient science and useful primitive arts were known in America, as well as commerce and navigation. You niggas is caught up with this Native American culture. You're going back looking at Native Americans thinking that that's your culture.
Hold on. I want you to finish reading that the rest of that other shit too.
What other shit? Oh, no, I'm going back into the what's the name? I'm just adding this.
Because it says nearly the writing, symbolic and alphabet writing as well. It says,
and the Asiatic religions, nigga. Asiatic religions is all the Abrahamic religions because it all come from Esha, or it all come from the Sumerian tree of life.
In other words, it come from America. And listen, even Thomas Jefferson told you that the peoples that sit in America is the same people that created the population in Asia, bro. We went over there. Various different places, bro.
That's why you see when you go to the number 0, you find it's only 3 people that they get credit at to. The Americas, India, and China. They don't give Africa credit for no fucking numbers. Even though these niggas, man, Africa has the great. Well, show me that. Why the people who you reference don't say that? The people you reference says it came from other places. Oh, that's because. So when it comes to Africa, they hiding everything. They could get all into that conspiratorial conversation. But when it comes to America, we can't even say that happened. When we show you evidence, we're showing you evidence that these people changed history. We're showing you evidence that when these deeds was created and they made you part of their municipalities, right? They started classifying you without even your fucking knowledge, man. So symbology, the alphabet writing, okay? Nearly all the Asiatic religions, the most civilized nations, even had colleges, universities, canals, and paved roads, splendid temples, and monuments. And this is all shit that we look at and we observe in America and think it came from somewhere else. And that's why, like I said, man, you gotta come back to reality. America, the old world, firstborn among the continents, meaning the first one out the water. Oh, that's pseudo. That's pseudoscience. That's pseudo. Nah, nigga, it's too many. The gig is up, man. The gig is up, man. We know who the fuck we are, my dude. We know who we are. And for individuals who come around here and push that victim mentality and that our people was being exploited by European people are people I'm staying away from, man. I'm gonna start. I gotta clean my mind. I gotta wash my brain. Gotta wash my brain. I can't stand. But listen, being around these people ain't good for my psyche, man. People constantly having contention. Constantly, let's debate this. Oh no, that's not what it said, nigga. It say firstborn among all continents, nigga. Now you get with that. It's not saying Africa. Not saying Africa. So when you pull up stuff like this, people go back. People don't even sit down and say, "Well, look, man."
Let me screen share something just to piggyback off of that. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Go ahead. Don't go too far away from the event. I know I kind of went
Nah, you good. I just want to show this one source, and this is from the first inhabitants of the continent. It was the belief of the wise Thomas Jefferson that the Americas was the first seat of the human race. Let me say it again. The wise Thomas Jefferson thought that America was the first seat of the human race. This is where the first humans popped up at, right here. And then that the Eastern Hemisphere was people from the Western. That means the people that came from the Eastern, that's on the Eastern Hemisphere, came from over this way. This is what Thomas Jefferson believed.
What's east of America?
What's east of America?
Yeah.
But for the Africa.
And what else?
Asia.
Well, yeah, Europe is Asia. That's a fact.
Europe. You see what I'm saying? So let's finish. A letter written by him to the President Styles of Yale College in 1786, while he represented the United States at the Court of France, was published in the American Museum for the November 1787, page 492. From this letter, the following abstract is taken clearly, stating Mr. Jefferson believes the first inhabitants of Asia, who so much resembled the American Aborigines, went from America to Asia instead of Asia to America. So even Thomas Jefferson told you that the Bering Strait was bullshit and that it was in reverse.
God damn, read that again, brother. That's a heavyweight. Put some emphasis on it too, man. For the people who take your helmets off, y'all. You're not on the slow bus. You can take your helmets off.
Thomas Jefferson stated his belief was the first inhabitants of Asia, who so much resembled the American Aborigines, went from America to Asia instead of Asia to America. He just said that the Bering Strait is bullshit and that it happened in reverse. Nobody came from Asia here. The niggas from here went. I mean,
wait, now, hold on. Wait. Go back up. Go back to it.
Okay, hold on. Let me screen share again. Hold on.
You might as well keep your screen share on if you want to jump into
I just want to show this one source. That's all. Just to piggyback off of you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to stray too far.
it. The sources I see from Yale, it said a letter written to him to President Styles of Yale College in 1786. The motherfucking gods, man. The motherfucking gods, man. You understand? The motherfucking gods. This is God work right here.
Look,
And
you
like I
see, what are we? American Aborigines.
said,
It's over with. Case closed. Ain't nothing to talk
and
about.
like I said, you can present all this information, and these niggas stuck on that's fake. That's fake. Instead of using that energy to figure out why they saying this, why they saying, oh, they trying to take us away from. Why the fuck would they want to take you away from Africa when all the science in America is the science that basically the world is responsible for? And I'm gonna get back into it, man. Like I said, man, share the video out, man. Share the video, hit that motherfucking like button. And if you think this information is liberating your mind and helping to wash your brain from being brainwashed, donate to the channel. Okay? For the energy that's being put it out there, man. I just came from the gym doing back and triceps. And just went in, did some heavyweight shit, some heavy shit, man, just to keep the body nice and pure and try to extend my health or extend my quality of life, right? This is going to extend your quality of life too. Because this is going to mentally stimulate your brain. And when these other people be playing roots and I'm not even getting into it, man. We can get into that another time. But let's get back into it, right? So, all right, we stopped at the traffic signal, which every country in the world got traffic. If the Americans invented the traffic signal, how do all these countries got it? Because these Europeans gave it to them, and these people paid them. Whoever got the patent, when people make when people make something that's already patent, even if they add to the prototype, they got to pay the person responsible who made the patent. So all of these countries who got all of these things, this small list that I just went through, right? Small list of inventions. Why are they not going to none of these people? Why are they not telling them? All these inventions, right, was invented by black people who were slaves or the European. How can you make all these inventions and Europeans are always saying, oh, they did it, we did it for them? Use your brain. Use your brain. All inventions come from necessity. Oh, you're tired of picking up shit with your hands, so you invent the broom, right? But we're gonna get into that, right? So let's further move it along. The heating furnace, nigga. Not no motherfucking cutting down some wood and lighting a match to it or a fucking fire. We talking about a heating furnace, nigga. Alice H. Parker. Stand the fuck up. The heating furnace, nigga. The heating furnace. That's the prototype. That's the prototype for heat. For the heaters, for the radiator. Don't hot water run through the radiator. That's what make the radiator hot. The same thing if you got the new ones like the little radiators at the bottom of the like
Even
on
the
the wall.
kerosene, all that shit is the same system, man.
Now watch out for this one, right? The air blimp, J.P. Pickler and Pickering. Now, like I said, man, you know, when you're doing this research, you need to take the best things that make you superior. not keep you inferior. Why would you be inferior at this point in time? Your people wasn't ever slaves. No one snatched you off of no West Africa and brought you here. We are the Atanchans. We are the American Aborigines. We are the greatest people who to walk the face of the fucking planet. That all of these primitive places prior to the Europeans stealing our inventions and taking it over there, they would never had it. They would never had it. They would never had it. But let's continue, right? The folding chair. Prudy Sagwa. Prudy Sagwa. That's an interesting last name. I've never heard that one before. But nonetheless, the hand stamp, nigga. The hand stamp. W.P. Purvis. The fountain pen. I don't know what a fountain pen is. Do you, AP?
A fountain pen?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know what that is, bro.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what that is neither. But anywho, continue. Somebody in the chat room, if you like to look that one up and add to the conversation. You guys can add to the conversation too if you know exactly what some of these inventions are. And we can and AP can actually put them up on the screen, right? So hold up. Shit. Am I sharing my screen? Hold up. Let me see something. Okay. All right. Okay. I just was making sure because I don't see it at the bottom. I must have removed it. All right. So let's continue. The dustpan, right? The dustpan. How many countries got dustpans?
Somebody said a fountain pen is a pen that you fill up with your own ink. Okay.
So a pen. So you invented the typewriter, the printing press, as well as the paper, as well as the alphabet, and as well as a pen that you fill up with ink. Meaning a ballpoint pen, motherfucker. Shout out to that brother. Who that brother who just put that?
When you get into the sacred ancient science, you get into like the ancient shit, like Tahuti, Thoth. These people are revered as the people that created writing. You see what I'm saying?
And that ain't nothing but phonetics.
And that science go back to the Americas as well. So that's nothing new.
And it has to, because when you look, they say the first people that created language is either the Phoenicians or the Sumerians. This is what they tell you. They said that the Sumerians is before the Egyptians. But guess where we find the Sumerians at? We find them in Kuga Key, aka Peru, Supe Curao, Lake Titicaca. We find them all the gates of the Amaru, which some people say is a fucking Stargate. Now, I'm not saying it. I'm going by what I'm reading here. So don't think none of this stuff we ever say is made up. And these niggas be running around here. Oh, you making?
That's one of their favorite things. Is y'all making this shit up? No, we're reading literature that's saying this. Multiple people believes this and has data to provide with this. So don't say we're making it up. And I wish I could take credit for coming up with some of this most elaborate history of our ancestors, but I'm not the one to come up with it. You know what I'm saying? I do elaborate on various different things as once things get acknowledged. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, at the end of the day, man, we're ahead of the curve, man. Wake up, American Aborigines. Wake up, American Indians. You gods.
Arise, you guys. Arise, 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 you gods. Yeah. See, and I'm like I said, man, this is liberating information right here. This information is liberating, because if all this shit was invented by these poor black slaves in America, that still make you a goddamn god. Because guess what? All these countries got it. All these countries got and I ain't even get to the second page yet. Or even the other side. I got a whole nother page that's going, and I know AP gonna add to it. So let's get with this, right?
Yeah,
so
we probably just continue this on, you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
The dustpan. Go clean your fucking house, you dirty nigga. Go sweep the corners out and get the dust and use a dustpan to throw it in the garbage, right? The insect destroyer.
You gotta. In order to clean a house, you have to have the technology to build a house. We compare this to places like Deep Congo, Zambia, Somalia.
But you know what, AP? One of these stupid niggas that come up here and say, "Oh, look, this says African, nigga." We already know that they're not African. We already know that the term African was applied to us in 1988 or 89.
Right. And then that word African is a convoluted word. And as a matter of fact, when they label you African or a term like African American, that makes you non-descendable. I want you guys to Google what non-descendable means.
My
That's some
dude.
research for you guys.
So look, the insect destroyer gun. Hmm. So that would be
Bug
motherfucker
spray, nigga.
bug spray, right? But then that will also transpire into what? An
Weed,
exterminator.
weed killer. Yeah, exterminator.
An
Right.
exterminator. An exterminator, nigga. So think about you niggas that have roaches and shit if it wasn't for the guards. But they put the guards in the projects and detached our minds from the greatness that we was that are the capability that your mind can reach and put you on a level that is dealing with the lower entities of this universe. Okay? The baby buggy, nigga. The baby buggy, motherfucker. That's a baby carriage. So as we read through this, right, there's nothing on here. You see all when is Africa gonna bring something to the table, man? They ain't even bring pyramids to the table at this point in time. When are they going to add? Listen, people in the chat room, please, if you know African, ask when they gonna bring something to the table, man. When they gonna bring something to the table? Stop coming to at least bring a pack of fucking hot dog rolls and some goddamn relish and some mustard. Can't bring that because we already made that. Like it's too late for that, huh? You can't use that because we already did that, right? The sugar refinement. And by the way, AC Richardson and WH Richardson is responsible for the insect destroyer gun that made the exterminator, right? That which is the person who was who created the insect destroyer gun was actually an exterminator, right? Baby buggies. Once again, W.H. Richardson, right? Sugar refinement. In Rayua. I can't pronounce that shit. The clothes dryer. G.T. Sampson. The clothes dryer. G.T. Sampson. Okay, listen to this one. For you motherfuckers that be walking across the street on your cell phone, right? The cellular foam. Henry T. Sampson. I don't think y'all heard me on that one right there. Because you should be turned up.
Yeah, say it one more time. They tripping.
The cell phone. Henry T. Sampson.
Cell phone, brother. You understand that? Telecommunications.
Now, as we go through this, please tell me what is people. And people coming here living off of our greatness, bro. People come here and live off of our greatness, nigga. Motherfucker say, I'm conceited. I got a reason. I mean, why wouldn't we have a reason? I'm too fly for you motherfuckers. I'm conceited. I got a reason.
That's damn low.
Nigga, I'm conceited. I got a reason. Shout out to my beautiful sister Remy, my man.
Yeah, shout out to Remy, man. Facts.
So once again, this is a classroom. You're learning your people built a cell phone. Who on Instagram right now? Who on Twitter? Who on YouTube? Who use man? Come on, man. The gig is up, my dude. The press comb. Walter Sammons.
Everybody that had a press comb on their hair. Everybody that's from the hood, from the you know what I mean, from that certain time frame. You feel what I'm saying? They had a flat iron to their shit. That's the way old black people used to wear that shit back in the 60s and the 70s. I look at all them pictures from them brothers from California, Mississippi to New York. We had them flat iron, press hair, you know what I'm saying? With the Kangos and the Fedaros, swagging out. That's a normal.
Swagging out, man. Swagging out, man. Shout out to beautiful Ciaja, because I seen her post something when she was showing the brothers in Detroit with the slick, with the furs and the
And the
motherfucking
slick
hats with
back
the
and
feather.
shit.
Yeah, she said
Look
this
at
how
Tosh to
Indian.
this day. He wears her still like that to this day, pretty much. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, exactly, right. Hey, man, I love Taj, man. Shout out to Taj
Nah,
too,
that's my
man.
boy. No, I'm just saying that
Yeah,
my granddaddy wore his hair like that. You see what
yeah.
I'm
Shout out
saying?
to.
So,
I'm just saying. I'm just giving him his flowers. Shout out to Taj, man. Shout out
he
to
an
Taj.
old dude, man. He's in his upper 80s, right? He in his 80s, right?
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah,
He no. He's 77.
77.
He,
Oh,
he's
okay, he getting up right
77.
there. And he's sharp, man. He's sharp. So shout out to Taj, man. Still dropping that heat.
And like I said, bro, if the universe work out correctly, Taj is gonna be in Culture Freedom.
Well,
So
I'm going
definitely,
down to his next show next Sunday, at Dr. G's spot down there in Delaware. I'm actually going. Me and the homies gonna go down there. We're gonna sit in at the lecture. You know what I mean?
definitely, bro. If you can go
I
down
got
there,
you. You already know. You already know.
get a recording, man, or you on the battlefield with Taj, bro. Cause Taj love having them conversations, bro. He be on the battlefield. That nigga be, man, he get into it, man. And like I said, the only thing he need is somebody to start the conversation up.
I
Because
already know, and I got something for him too. I got some stuff we want to go. So yeah, I'm gonna probably have some of that on film real soon, probably next week. Y'all mean tap in.
they going on the Roman Roman operatives, man. You know what I'm saying? That's these niggas, man. That's dealing with Rome. That's a lot of these motherfuckers, man. These niggas are agent provocateurs. They're provoking you to stay away from this information that AP, Chief Holiday, all the brothers and sisters is out here pushing. They're provoking you to go, oh no, you're African. Oh no, look at this receipt right here. This say you was a slave. Look at this receipt right here. And the stupid motherfucker read yesterday, right? That most slaves don't have an ethnicity. I wonder why. I
No,
wonder why.
listen. Hey, Chief Crazy Overstanding. What A1 is doing right here, we could condense it and make it PG and go out and do lectures on what we're showing you right now. This is worth the kids having this clear understanding of what we invented. You see what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm sorry.
saying?
I'm sorry, man. Listen, bro. I can get into, like I said, my GRE words, my 8 syllable, five
No, 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 no,
syllable.
no, no. You know, you good. I'm just saying we hood, we turning up right now. But I'm saying this same information can be condensed for children's to be able to indulge in, and it will be very enlightening information for children. Historical.
Or what could be done is that I'm gonna put this PowerPoint in the link, and you can teach this to the people. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm cursing, or I'm saying, like, you
No, no,
already know how.
you're not even cussing that much. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking. Because
Now
somebody
y'all
brought it up.
already know. Y'all already
No,
know how I
listen,
do.
the reason I said that is because shout out to my brother Chief Crazy overstanding in the chat. He brought
Yeah.
up something in the chat. He was like, he think and put on the screen. He said this is a great conversation and should be a serious lecture on this information for the youth. So as we speaking right now, it's youth ready. I'm saying we can even condense it even more, is what I'm saying.
All right.
So
I'm from this point on. From this point on, I'm gonna be on my best behavior, and I'm gonna definitely try to stay away from any curse words or any
I mean,
profanity.
we curse. That's just part of our nature. But you know, it helps us in the field. And it sharpens us with our vocabulary and with our intellect. You know what I'm saying? We can replace every cuss word with another intellectual word to best express what we're trying to say. You see what I'm saying? Vulgarity is expressive because it express the feeling that we feel at the particular moment. So, hey, we turning up right now at the end of the day, man. We turned up.
That's a fact. And
Garfield, you
like I
getting
said,
this fucking work. You know what I'm saying?
and that's what I'm saying. These people come over here and claim, and all he has is African American in his mouth. He don't even talk about Jamaica like that. All he talks about all he keeps is African American, and he's riding off of everything that your ancestors did, which we're not African, which we are American Aborigine. And then here he's one of the faces of the individuals that's trying to keep you as an African. That's trying to keep you as an African. They trying to keep you. We got our own civilizations here. And we don't even need to look over there. We just need to look right here on this continent and find everything that we can find and apply that to our ancestors. Your ancestry is beyond your physical family that you have now. Your ancestors are in the spiritual realm. And your ancestors is responsible for this. So you have to equip yourself with enough history for you to maintain or retain this greatness. If you're not equipped with the history, then you're not going to maintain the greatness. Because, like I said, and even for individuals who think we are Indians, I use that terminology just for observation. I never seen all these individuals in their family who got Indian in their family, right? You never seen none of your people looking like no Native American or looking like none of these Indians. But they was able to tell you it's impossible that if you from a certain culture, that the culture is not reflecting, meaning that you don't see no evidence of the culture. Obviously, the evidence of the culture, we're different from them people. The culture that you see now is our original culture. That's why people think that the white man taught you how to make shoes. But we're going to get into that. When I get to shoes, and then you start understanding, or like all of this stuff right here, man. Peace to the guys, peace to the goddesses, man. Curtain rods. So a motherfucker ain't looking in your window all day long, right? You put the curtains up, right? SR Scotron, right? The lawn sprinkler.
Uh-oh. That's some sophisticated irrigation system right there.
It's magnificent work. The work is magnificent.
Yes,
That shit
man.
is mwah. That shit is mwah. Magnificent,
Yeah,
man.
a nigga coming from a desert, nigga coming from a desert like Mesopotamia and the Fertile Crescent might cry the first time they see something like that.
Mwah. Magnificent, right? So we up on the top right here to the far right on the top right here. So what do we see here? The automatic gear shift. Without the automatic gear shift, you rolling like Fred and Barney, nigga, with your feet.
Flintstone in it.
You Flintstoning it, nigga. You're Flintstoning it, which goes back to this man right here. C.R. Patterson. Look, feast your eyes on this, nigga. You see this?
That's a Benz, but a
Look
nigga
at
version.
this.
That's the pack.
Look at this. So he copied this. He copied this style of automobile from somebody else. No, he invented it. He invented, look, he
Right. When
invented
you go
it.
when you go back and look at pictures and video of Sister uh um Sarah Rector, go what kind of car was she was driving? She bought the first Patterson automobile, I believe,
Bro, this
or at least the
vehicle right
first
here.
Ford automobile. It might have been Ford. I think she bought the first Ford, but she probably would have bought a Patterson though,
Look, this vehicle right here is the equivalent of a M8 BMW, right?
or
Or
GLE 43 Benz.
exactly, or Porsche panorama, right?
Yep.
Or
Jag.
motherfucker a Jag, right? And this is a converti, nigga. This is convertible. You could be chilling, nigga. You're chilling with the top down, nigga. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Wait, say diamond in the caddy on room. I can't think of the
You talking about
song right there.
that old Curtis Mayfield.
Diamond in the back, sunroof. I think it the same with the gangster lean.
Yeah, that's what about that Curtis Mayfield.
Piece of the motherfucking guards, nigga. Look at this. Feast your eyes on this. How many Europeans you done seen driving this? And it was created by a Negro. It was created by this great brother right here. Let's give credence to this brother right here. And like I said, I gotta build on C.R. Patterson like 8 years ago, man. That's one of the first things. Him and Reginald Lewis, the first so-called Negro billionaire who just mysteriously died. Right? So this is a brother C.R. Patterson right here. Oh, he was a slave. So how do all these people who was dealing in slavery have all this style, man? How do they have all this style? And they able to, they go to barbershops and they shaving, they walking around looking clean and cut. How do they got all this style after being a slave for so long?
And that ain't no suit he went and got from your local little dollar store down the street. No, that's tailor made. You understand what I'm saying? Fresh.
And that's what I'm trying to say. All of the tellers, all the way to Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan made the best when it comes to Louis, Gucci, MCM, Fendi, what else he had? Louis Gucci, Fendi, MCM, or whatever the suits, to where Gucci had to hire him because even his bootleg Gucci shirt is actually one of Gucci highest selling pieces. And Dapper Dan is New York. When you see all the old school, the Eric B. and Rakim, KRS One, Big Daddy Kane wearing the Gucci suits and all that. He was the one making this. But that he got that teller skills from his ancestors, who we always had teller shops and motherfucking cleaning companies, bro. We invented the cleaning press, as we're about to get into now, right? So look, the automatic gear shift. What would a car be without a gear shift? What would a car be without a gear shift?
A goddamn damn wheelbarrow.
One of them joints you buy your kids and shit with the pedals, or you gotta push them, right? Nigga like, yo, push me down the block. I'm going 2 miles away. Push me.
Big wheel.
Yeah, exactly, right? So, hold up. All right, so the street sweeper, once again, right? I think the street sweeper is on this side too. Let me see. That's the street sweeper is also, what's that called? I think it was over here. Let me see. I think we went over that, the street sweeper, but none of the street sweeper. So 2 people invented the street sweeper. So we got another brother right here, which is Charles Brooks. I don't think, is that Charles Brooks on this side? Let me see. Anywho, let me continue. I don't even want to get caught up with that. All right, Charles Brooks. Yeah, once again, right? So, all right, so look, let's continue, right? So the horse riding saddle. So before this Negro invented a saddle, people was just riding a horse bareback.
You know they ass was fucked up.
And the horseshoes, right? Look at this right here. Nigga, the shoe, bro. Come on now. Like, so where did all these other countries get the invention of the shoe from? Every country got to wear shoes, right? Every place on the planet except some African countries who we still see them barefooted. Most of these other countries got shoes, right?
Yeah, them shoes, man.
Shoes. W.A. Dietz, right? The piano player, Joseph Dickinson. The arm for the record player, Joseph Dickinson, right? The doorstop, O. Dorsey. The doorknob, O. Dorsey. The doorknob. Come on now, bro. So what would the world be without these inventions, AP?
Man, they would be primitive, sick people, man. They'd be messed up right now. Everybody.
You know how many people will have corns and bunions, and their feet would probably be as hard as a goddamn brick if we ain't invent the goddamn shoe for these niggas?
I'm talking about heels. I'm talking about feet messed up, bro. Tell you.
Look, my dude, I'm trying to tell y'all are part of the greatest civilization and the greatest people that ever existed on the fucking planet, my dude. Because what other country has as much influence as we have on the world? Tell me, please. Somebody in the chat room, tell me. I know it's a Pan-African. Hold up. Let me go back. Let's go back to StreamYard. I know it's a Pan-African here, right? So one of you Pan-Africans, tell me what other country or what other continent has the influence that the American Aborigines have on the world. Please tell me. I'll sit back and let somebody teach. Hmm? Can somebody please tell me? Oh, he said that at the 9.5, they're my favorite sneakers on Hawk School. Only the neon color, the neon green one. Well, any of the color with that original pattern, with the black, the gray, and the white or whatever. But they're my favorite sneakers. I probably have about 10 pairs of them joints. I got a pair in the closet right now, nigga. I might throw them on tomorrow and shit. Some motherfucking shorts and a little V-neck. Keep it moving, right? All right, so
Hey,
look.
the vintage that you just showed is magnificent, bro.
I need somebody to tell me what other country or continent has contributed from the just I don't we ain't even get into it. We have been bringing the American Encyclopedia Bill for over the last 5 years. So to add with what we're saying now, it goes along with everything else that we done. Where you motherfucking Pan Africans at now? You keep
Hey,
on giving,
I want to know what the Native Americans that they're saying that the Aborigines are not the first people of this land.
bro. None of these other people ever brought in. Only thing they come over here and just join into the system that these people that stole from us. They don't bring nothing. What you got? Some salsa in there? Okay, great. What you got? A motherfucking tortilla? Great. We can do without that though. Can you do
Pico de
without shoes?
Gallo, we don't need that.
Can you do without shoes? Can you do without soap and lotion? I'll wait, right? And all of the other stuff that go along with it, right? So the photo print wise, Catania, that's one of them names they be telling you not to name their child and shit, right? Caltania, J. Dorcas, J. Dorticus, sorry. So then you got the photo embossing machine made by the same individual, right? Then you got the postal letter box. How many people in America got a letter box or mailbox in that regard? They don't want to say mailbox. They want to say the postal letter box. What a letter is? I mean, what most of the time they delivering fucking letters, right? So look, let's get into it, right? So once again, the toilet commode. How many countries have toilet bowls? I mean, except some of the countries we have been observing, we have been seeing. Some of these countries don't. But guess no, your ancestors was the gods, and we did. We had it here. Niggas sitting in water. They want you to look at a motherfucking place with people sitting in water, man, with trash all over the place. But then even when you're dealing with Nigerians, they tell you they come here and they're the smartest people. So if they so fucking smart, why the fuck haven't they got any downloads from the universe that gave them this science without them having to go to school or
Facts,
be part of a curriculum? See, our
man.
ancestors.
If you
Go ahead.
even had the signs, you wouldn't be having the public open defecation. You see what I'm saying? They got the largest open public defecation in the world, Nigeria. That means more people take poops outside than any other place in the world.
This is
We're
called the
not
science.
African, man.
This is called the science from 0 to 9, bro. These people don't have that money grip. I'm sorry. They don't have it. We got the signs from 0 to 9. We the gods, my dude. It's time that you take your proper place in history and stop letting these clowns come on here and tell you otherwise, right? So let's continue, right? So the furniture caster, David Fisher, the furniture caster, okay? The guitar, George F. Grant. But no, I'm sorry, Robert Fleming Jr. He created the guitar, nigga. Okay. The motor, Jay Gregory. The motor, man. What is a car without a motor? So if a black man invented the motor, then who invented cars? Because what are you doing without a gear shift in the motor? You Flintstoning it, man. You playing you're pump faking. You're playing around and shit. You got a horse pulling it, nigga. With the motor, now it's a propeller motor vehicle. Now it's being propelled by force, through which you put into whatever gear first, drive, drive 1, 2, 3, neutral, reverse, park, right? You got the thermal hair curler. And I used to, man, women used to look so beautiful when they used to curl their hair, man, when they used to have that natural hair. They used to look so beautiful when they curl their shit up, man. You know, the thermal hair curler, okay? The lantern, okay? How many people need, you out there camping and shit, don't you have a land? The gas burner, B.F. Jackson. And the thermal hair curler was made by Solomon Harper. The lantern was made by Michael Herney. The bike frame. Matter of fact, no, let's go here. The kitchen table. The kitchen table. How many people have kitchen tables today? Kitchen tables. Prior to Isaac R. Johnson making the kitchen table. No, I'm sorry, H.A. Jackson making a kitchen table. What was people rocking with before? All right. The bicycle frame, nigga. So you guys who all bicycles, or the prototype for all bicycles, whether they're electric bicycles that you see now or motorcycles, the prototype was made by Isaac R. Johnson. Okay. The wrench. So how would you how would you fix in any automobiles before John A. Johnson created the wrench? Okay. The eye protector, meaning goggles, nigga, P. Johnson. The egg beater, W. Johnson, right? What the fuck is this, right? Oh, the defroster, Frederick M. Jones, right? The defroster, right? How many of y'all right now hot? But guess what? Guess who helped out us when we hot? And you could turn on what you call an air conditioning unit. Frederick M. Jones created the air conditioner. How many countries got air conditioners? Let me make sure I'm still rocking out.
Yeah, man. I'm here. We hear you.
All right, okay. How many countries got air conditioners?
Shit, I think couldn't even name them. So many.
And that's just central air units. That's all of the same shit. Ain't nothing but a duct through the wall that's coming from a giant air conditioner that's just pushing it throughout the facility, right? So the two-cycle gas engine, Frederick M. Jones. The internal combustible engine, Frederick M. Jones. The starter generator, Frederick M. Jones. The refrigerator control, Frederick M. Jones. The clothes dresser, John H. Jordan. The bottle cap, Jones and Long. The electric lamp, nigga. The electric lamp where everybody have in their house. Everybody have an electric lamp in their house today. It might not be a lamp. It might be well, yeah, it might be a different type of lamp. You might have a standing lamp. You might have a lamp you can put on the table, or you might have a lamp that's attached to the goddamn wall, right? Because that's nothing but a lantern too, like what you have in your, like when you come in the house and you click the switch on. That's the same concept of all of this shit. Okay, the hydraulic shock absorber, Ralph Sanderson, right? Now look, something very crucial right here, right? The refrigerator, J Standard. What would you have if you ain't have a refrigerator? You'd be burying shit in dirt. Be hoping that the dirt or the earth can cool it off. The refrigerator, once again, okay? The mop, T.W. Stewart, the mop, nigga. The stair climbing wheelchair. See, these niggas is starting to get fancy and bougie on us, right? The stair climbing that you fancy, huh? The stair climbing wheelchair? Oh, you want some fancy shit, huh? Okay. We got you. The fire escape ladder, J.B. Winters. The telephone transmitter, Granville T. Woods. The electric cutoff switch, Granville T. Woods. And see what one of these niggas would do is they will go back and see, look, A1 lying to y'all. This is saying that these people are Africans, knowing that this is a classification that was applied to us, knowing that black is a classification that was applied to us. Even look, we can go right to the top. It says black inventors and their inventions. Now we know black was applied to the Aborigines of this land. But these niggas be like, look, this says black. That's how slow these niggas is. But let's continue, right? Let's continue with it. All right. The relay instrument, Granville T. Woods, sorry. The telephone system. Now, this is another Aborigine that's creating the telephone system. This is not no African. This is not no Chinese. This is not no Indian. This is the American God who made this. And see, like I said, you work at your jobs. We see these Indians that come here who don't have no, and I'm not even like I got a couple of Indian boys that I'm cool with. You know what I'm saying? And they real cool people. But we look at a lot of these people that come here like they so intelligent, like they're way more. Oh, they're intelligent. They're into tech. Oh, this person, they're into tech. They're into doing this. No, our ancestors doing the same goddamn thing. They just took your inventions and then advertised it throughout the world. And you don't even get credit for this. You don't even get credit for none of this shit, right? So the galvanic battery, right? I guess that's the galvanic battery, Granville T. Woods. The electric railway system, Granville T. Woods. The roller coaster, for you niggas that go to Dorney Park, for you niggas that go to Six Flags, for you niggas that go to the Paramount parks like Carwoods or what's the other joint in King's Dominion, right? Roller coasters. Auto air brake, Granville T. Woods. The auto air brake, nigga. How many cars got air brakes today? Now you got the electric air brakes where you just pull up or whatever. But how many cars got fucking air brakes? And ask yourself, if we invented this shit here, how did all the world get it? How did all the world get all these inventions? Please tell me. Please. Because they stole your technology and sold it to other people for their financial gains. Meanwhile, the brother who made the air brake, Granville T. Woods, I don't know how his family living. His family probably living good. I don't know. But his family ain't living. Listen, that invention right there. All these people that's on this list right here, they should be the wealthiest people on the planet. Because it's a continuation of them using these so-called products that was created. Your air brake don't last. It ain't infinite. At some point in time, your air brake gonna get bad, and then you have to replace your air brakes. That go back into him and keep generating the money. The money continues to keep being generated. You understand? We're talking about all right. So the helicopter, Paul E. Williams, the helicopter. Interesting, right? The helicopter. How many countries got helicopters? Thanks to Paul E. Williams, the American God. And like I said, man, this is all I've been about, is about, keeping our people, making our people accountable for what your ancestors did here Not look around the world and start saying, "Oh shit, the Africans invented a bike with a fan on the back," or they have nothing contributed to civilization except them coming to these so-called European institutions and learning the science of the Amaru from them. And then they thinking that they're the people that taught them that. No, we taught these people. So let's continue. So you got the saniphone. I don't know what the saniphone is. I don't know if that's a saxophone or the saniphone. Somebody look that up. The super soaker. You know what the super soaker is? A gun you pump, put water in it. It's a water gun, right? Blood plasma. Dr. Charles Drew. Shout out to Dr. Charles Drew. How many countries need blood plasma? Hmm? Ice cream. How many different European companies have an ice cream company? Now all these inventions you see, you don't see no Negroes involved in none of this shit. None of it. You don't see no Negroes involved in none of this shit, right? They working for people. They working for a motherfucker who got an ice cream country. Go on Ben and Jerry's or Cold Stone. You see a Negro behind the counter, and he don't even know his ancestor is the reason why you working in the ice cream parlor. The pacemaker control. Otis Boykins. The pacemaker. Do you know how many countries or hospitals that uses pacemakers? So all of these people that's on here, these people should be billionaires. Some of them may be trillionaires. Okay? The guided missile, Otis Boykins. Now, I don't believe we went out of space, but according to them, the Space Shuttle Retrieval Arm, W.M. Harwell, right? So the programmable remote controllers, Joseph N. Jackson. The video commander, Joseph N. Jackson. And a multi-stage rocket, Adolph Shams. I guess that's how you pronounce his name. So this concludes this list right here, right? It says for more inventions, contact the Black Invention Museum. Okay, and this is in California. So, AP, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm here. Hell yeah, I'm here.
You got
I'm
something
rocking out, bro.
you want to add to it, or you want me to keep going?
Nah, keep going, bro.
All right, no doubt. All right, man. So that was the first list right there. Some of the ones I'm gonna go on the other list gonna pretty much have some of the same ones. But shout out to everybody. And like I said, at the end of the day, you saying, hold up, Beanie Green Society. Why does it say Africans created civilization? Because of eugenics created that. That's why. How did Africans create civilization when we can go back? We created mathematics. We created structures. We created everything. So how could how are they responsible for civilization? Let's look up what the word civilization means since you want to be an a-hole this morning. Man, share the video out, man. Hit that like button and let's continue, man. And like I said, the information is something that you guys feel tangible and it's something that you definitely appreciate. Donate to the channel. Let's continue. Just keep it moving, right? So, interesting. Let's see something real quick. All right, so you got. Let me see. Hold up. Let me go back. All right, so you got civilized, right? One skill in specializing in Phoenician. I guess that's one of the for civilization. One of no, one that is of relating to. It says American, right? Hold on, let me go back. Hold up, y'all. Let me make sure I'm getting this shit. Civilization. They say to convert from military to civilian status or control. That's the only definition I see for this. But anywho, y'all don't already know. Y'all know what the fuck civilization is. Civilization is dealing with civilians and dealing with civic, dealing with all this stuff that we just read that goes into civilization. So we know that the Africans don't have that now. So how the fuck did they create civilization? They say, look, outside of Egypt, they give credit to Sumerian to the Sumerians. They saying that they had the first motherfucking culture. And then we find out that Egypt culture is not even older than the culture in America. So you show me where Africans gave us civilization. Please. Hold up. Let me, Beano Green Society, please put in the chat room and please explain to me what civilizations did African give us? They invented nothing. Nothing. So you tell me what civilization did they give us? We ain't gonna see nothing because there's nothing that they got. It's nothing that they got to show us, brother. I just showed you all of the stuff that we responsible for. I know my ancestors responsible for that. Yeah, you tell me, show me what your ancestors responsible for. Nothing. Except leaving their ancestral homelands and coming to new lands and then bragging to other people about their homelands and taking all the credit, all the stuff that American Aborigines invented, they riding off the backs of us and then saying, "Oh well, they Africans, so they got our lineage, so we invented that too." And this is what you stupid niggas do. You stupid niggas, you give them back that term slave, let Africans be Africans, and we are American Aborigines or we American Atanchans. Now I know some of the primitive Indians, like I seen Two Hawk comment and told me stop talking about the NASA Gasset, right? We're gonna talk about all these nations, nigga, like it or not. And your ass can keep marching up the down the fucking street with a fucking grass skirt on, with no shirt on, with paint on your fucking face, thinking that that's your fucking culture. Because you got that from Native Americans, nigga. And the same thing with a lot of these other Indians. These niggas are integrationists because they integrate with these Mongols and these Native Americans and have these large fairs to where people go and then they think that the Mongols and the Europeans are the real Aborigines. And meanwhile, we was none but slaves. The black people who are at any of these tribal events was nothing but slaves. And the only reason they in because somebody raped your ancestor. Imagine a motherfucker telling you some shit like that. And people falling for it. I mean, at this point in time, bro, I don't care what Shot One say. And hey, Shot One, tomorrow I'm gonna be at Velsburg Park working out around like 10 o'clock in the morning. I got some 18-pound, some 18-ounce boxing gloves. If you want to see me, bring some boxing gloves, nigga. Me and you can shoot the one. I'm gonna be in Velsburg Park on South Orange Avenue. Well, by South Orange Avenue. I'm gonna be on the side over there where the pull-up bar and everything is at. And like I said, if you wanna pull up on me, come with your boxing gloves, and me and you can shoot the one. I ain't gonna say less, nigga. I hope you gonna be there, nigga, cause I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna say less, nigga. Let's continue, man. Give you an old-fashioned ass whooping, my dude. What you probably should have got a long goddamn time ago, nigga. So let's continue. All right, so look. So it's a list of known African American inventors, right? From 1845 to 1980, right? Now, you see how disingenuous this is? Because in 1845, these people wasn't African Americans. And in 1980, they wasn't African Americans. People ain't become African Americans until 1989. And a lot of people was pushing back on that. So this is another mind play that they gave to the people. The people didn't even agree to be called African Americans. We didn't even agree to become that. And they just push that shit. That's how you know that a lot of shit is propagandized. A lot of this shit is being pushed down our fucking throat. All right. So I'm gonna run through a few of these. See if AP got something he wanna. AP, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm here, brother. My bad. I was on my other screen setting up for the show here in a second. So my bad. Oh, we got shower one in the chat. Man, that nigga's not gonna pull up,
He
bro.
said he in Newark right now. Like, fair. I mean, it's all good. I'm gonna be in the park, like I said, tomorrow, bro. Like, I'm gonna be in the park. I'm gonna have my boxing gloves, and if you want to come and you want to shoot the one, make sure you or you want to go bare knuckles. I'm giving you a chance with the
Mm.
boxing glove. I'm giving you a chance. You want to come? We can shoot the one. I'm gonna be in Velsburg Park in the morning working out, nigga. 8 o'clock. We're 9 o'clock in the morning. So let's continue, right? And if you want, you can email me, nigga, when you there. Email me. So young niggas be talking that slick shit. Like, yeah, we could shoot the one. Because like if it was any other real beef, you'll pull up and it be 100, 200 niggas out there. And it ain't gonna be no, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We're just let them shoot the one. Now niggas will rag you, but being considering that I am who I am, we can shoot the one. I got some 18-ounce boxing gloves. Bring some boxing gloves. If you don't want to go bare knuckle, we could do that too. But it ain't just gonna be. I mean, I'm giving you a boxing match because if we get into an actual fight, it's gonna be boom, 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 grab, scoop, slam, boom. I mean, what comes after a person's on the ground, he gets stomped out most of the time. But I wouldn't even do that to you, young brother. You just need a basic ass whooping, my dude. All right, so let's get into this right here. Peace of the guys, man. Sorry for the rant, man. All right, so let's continue, right? All right, so we got the clothesline, the clothesline support. So we got JB Allen, right? Talked about the biscuit cutter. We got WM Bellies, the ladder scaffold support. All right. Talked about the folding bed, the rotator injury. I'm sorry, the rotator engine, the car cupola, J. Andrew Beard. We talked about the letterbox, um, cash carrier, Blackburn, right? Making flags. I guess that's H.A. Bauman, right? The bed rack, Harrietta Bradbury, right? Punch. They said punch, nigga. Like lemonade or fruit punch, nigga. Charles B. Brooks, nigga. There would not be no Arizona, Tropicana, Minute Maid. What's the other joint I be getting? Um, damn, I can't think of the name of this other juice I be getting. Don't have high fructose corn syrup, but any of them juice companies, right? Talked about the lawnmower. Right here, W. Burwell is. We talked about the shoe, but this say boots and shoes, nigga. So prior to us creating boots and shoes, what was all these other people wearing around the world? What was they wearing? Luggage carrier. So niggas was carrying luggage to where we had a need or we had the necessity to create a luggage carrier. Okay, the apparatus detaching horses from carriages. So now, if we created the apparatus that detached horses from carriages, meaning that we was the people who've been doing it. We was the people who invented the horse and goddamn carriage. How you making all these inventions to things and you're not involved in any of this, right? T.J. Bird, piece that T.J. Bird, right? And he also went into a couple other improvement for the neck yokes, which he probably made the neck yokes. They say improvement for car couplers, which he probably, well, we see somebody who invented the car coupler, right? This, let me see, going back up. That's Andrew J. Beard. Let me see. All right, so this is T.J. Bird. He improved something that the Negroes made or the Aborigines made, right? So we got, what time you going in, AP?
As soon as you get done, big bro. I'm set up now. So
Nah, this is an extensive list. So I mean, if you want me to cut it now, you want to go to your channel, or I mean, I rock
I'll
out.
let you. I mean, you can rock out for about another 30 while I'm finished setting up over. Go ahead, you got it.
All right, so we got the self-setting animal trap, W.S. Campbell, right? We got the umbrella stand, W.C. Carter, right? We got the street car fender, right? The street, you now what you see is all these Negroes that's making all of the so-called parts that go to the automobile, but for some reason you can't visualize your ancestors invented the automobile. You can't visualize it because Native Americans are riding horses even without saddles, right? Where your people inventing even the saddles for the fucking horses, right? So go figure that, right? So where was we at? That's M.A. Cherry, the streetcar fender, right? The carpet beating machine, T.S. Church, meaning the carpet cleaning machine, nigga, right? Thrustle, O.B. Claire. Let's continue. The automatic fishing device, we already went over that one right there. We already talked about the elevator device. Um, the ventilation aid. The ventilated the ventilation aid is the ventilator, the thing that they hook up to your nose and they pump the oxygen into you and help you breathe, right? Or that's that machine that you see with the air in it, and then it's like I don't know what the fuck that shit, like a slinky, or and it goes down and then go up as you breathe. So we invented the ventilation machine, right? So let's continue. Let's go through a little bit more of this. All right, the door. We already talked about that one because some of these are kind of like on the other list. So let me see. All right, so all right, we talked about the lantern and the lamp. We know that that was invented by. Well, they got somebody else up here, MC Herney. Okay. Continue. The gas burner, BF Jackson. We talked about the kitchen table, um, bicycle, swinging chairs. Now look, when we go back to the Sir Solomon Jones film, we see a lot of swinging chairs on a lot of them porches, right? As I was showing, I think I was showing somebody the other day that on AP channel, right? Well, if we go into the Sir Solomon Jones film, you're gonna see every Negro got a fucking swinging chair or a rocking chair on their front porch. And that's Peyton Jackson or Johnson that created that, right? So let's continue. All right. I'm just trying to look for some that I didn't go over. Um, and you see right here, look, Frederick M. Jones. This nigga got a lot of fucking inventions. God damn, he got a lot of. So I mean, you know, he made the air conditioner, but he made damn near every fucking part that go in the goddamn air conditioner. Ticket dispensing machine, nigga. A ticket dispensing machine. See, these niggas is getting fancy on y'all, right? They making shit that just like, fuck it, man. Life would be easier if didn't nobody stand at the gate that was passing out tickets. So we made a ticket dispensing machine, nigga. Okay. Two cycle gas engine. I think we went over that one. The rotary compressor. We went over that. The refrigerator control device. We went over that. Means for defrosting a cold diffuser. I think we went over that as well. Steam table, George W. Kelly, right? See, these niggas just got real fancy. Um, Hold up. A piano truck and shit. Nigga riding around with a piano truck. And I used to see them in them old movies, a piano truck. But E.R. Lewis is one of the brothers that invented that, right? Let's go down. We talked about the typewriter. We talked about the fire extinguisher, the lock. Um, hmm. Lubricators for steam engines. The lubricator, Elijah J. McCoy, which we talked about. That's the real McCoy, right? So everything dealing with oil and dealing with lubrication, he's actually responsible for. Because you see the oil cup, lubricator, also the long sprinkler design. So we have another brother responsible for that too, right? We talked about the traffic signal. Let me see.
Nigga got you can't live without a traffic signal. Right? You can't be a civilized, operating, traveling, commerce, activating people without traffic lights and signals.
And modern day buildings couldn't be built without a scaffold, right? Modern day buildings cannot be built without a scaffold.
Yeah, that's right. Impossible.
Impossible. So we got H. Picking, Peace to God, my dude. And he made this in 1874, but we already know that there could be a remix single, you know what I'm saying, to all of this shit. Like I'm just presenting it because these are the dates that they claim that this shit was invented. But these are the dates that it was probably patterned. These inventions probably go back hundreds, if not thousands of years. Don't quote me on that, but that's just my opinion of how these people do these remix singles with our information, right? Or with our history, right? So man, this shit just go on and on and on, man. With all this stuff, it's a lot of inventions that you may not think that are something that's that's needed or that's value, but a lot of stuff that you see is things that made our life easier, and the people throughout the world use it to make their life easier today. So let me see. Um, See, I had something else I was gonna go into, but I'm not gonna. I'll go into that on the next one. I'll do another build. I'm gonna let AP continue from here. AP.
Yeah, man.
All right. So I guess everybody, I see you guys over there on AP channel. But just remember the greatness that your people is responsible for. Don't let none of these people tell you that your people were slaves. Don't let none of these people tell you that your people came from some primitive Native Americans living in TP and living in the middle of no motherfucking where. Our ancestors, once again, the American Aborigines, are the greatest people to ever walk the face of the planet. And all of these people benefit from what we did, and what we continue to do, even in our lower state. These people, all of them, all throughout the world, benefit from what our ancestors did. So
That's a
hopefully,
fact. That's a
so
fact,
hopefully,
man. The world, the every world. And you can't name a country or a continent that don't benefit off of Black American invention.
see, and that right there will make you mentally superior. And like I said, only because of eugenics created, they deem people to be inferior and superior. Which one are you? Which one your ancestors responsible for? So with that being said, man, peace to guys, peace to goddesses, man. Shout out to everybody who did donate, man. Thank everybody for coming through. I'm gonna do a part 2 on this because I didn't know AP was actually signed up to go to or he set up a live or whatever. So that's the reason why I'm cutting it a little short. But we went 2 hours, man. So for the most part, we pass on. I'm gonna pass the torch on to AP, and he gonna continue, man. But listen, people. Do not let these people discredit who your people are, who your ancestors are. We know that America is the first land out of the goddamn water. We had the greatest empire that ever fucking existed. We see, and like I said, I was gonna go into some of the American Indian. I was gonna go over what we already did in American Gods. We'll do that part 2. But with that being said, man, peace to guys, peace to gods, peace to American Aborigines, North, South, Central, and the conjoining islands. Do not let anybody continue to keep you mentally inferior by telling your ancestors were slaves, your ancestors was pulled on a boat. All of this nonsense. We know we're the guys. We know we are the Autontons of the Americas. And with that being said, peace to guys, peace to guys. It's your brother Hanu Kiel, aka A1. Peace.